Hey guys, great news. Orlin came back. Apparently. I don't know where he left to. Uh Pretty sure he never left in the first place, but he's back. It's official. Orlin is back. But I wanted to talk about this one because, you know, I mean, there's a lot of veggies, but so they I think they said that these are from Publix, which is a store. Um we have Publix here in North Carolina, but not in town. They said they were like 2013. They said they were going to build a Publix, um, in like one of the empty lots. Never happened. I think they said they were also going to give us a BJ's. It's also a store, not that kind of BJ. You fucking pervs, get your mind out of the fucking gutter. BJ's is also a store. But we were supposed to get that too. That never happened. There's like this little freaking like a little buff. It was used to, I think it used to be a buffet. They were gonna make that into something. Never happened. We did get a Chick-fil-A though, and that place is always busy, except on Sundays. Um, but these are from Publix, and look at the size of these fucking things. I'm like, compare this to like Subway, where it's like small and dainty, and this is I mean, then again, look at the bread. It's a lot of fucking bread. And so that alone, that's not good. That's a lot of carbs right there. You know, I remember living with my dad and, had pasta and pizza and stuff like that a lot. And I felt tired all the time because of all the, you know, carbs and stuff I was eating. And now there's one for him. And actually, let me get into the video. There we go. No, actually, back up, back up, back up, back up. One for him, one for him, one for him. And then right behind me, you can see it. And then one for him. So they're each having two sandwiches. Now, a healthy version of this would be like maybe half of one of them. Because, yes, there are vegetables. You can see some tomatoes and onions and lettuce, uh, like some feta, like crumbled feta cheese or blue cheese or something. I can't tell. Some black olives. But there's so much of it. And like I said, the bread, I mean, it's like the oats bread, whatever they call it. But same thing. I mean, look how much bread it is. I mean, this is like a whole fucking loaf. Um, so while yes, it's healthy, they're also having they're drinking this stuff, and then they've got some chips. Um, the kettle chips, which are really really good. See the mesquite, the bourbon barbecue. That's really really good. Barbecue. There's so many flavors of barbecue, and all of them. I mean, sometimes they all taste the same depending on the person, like the company. They'll say like, oh, spicy barbecue, bourbon barbecue, mesquite barbecue. And then you taste them, they're like, they all taste the same. You're just putting it under different names. They've got some kimchi, which is good, kind of good for you. See that? Kimchi. It's Korean, and I think it says on the thing that's authentic Korean. Kimchi, but nobody cares. Nobody cares, especially not me. Yeah, and then they've got the dipping. What is it? The French onion, hell of a good dip. Yeah, it looks like they emptied out that entire fucking thing. It's right over there. So while yes, it looks at first people are like, "Oh, you're eating healthy," it's not actually healthy. In that quantity. I've said this before. Even eating healthy foods in large amounts is unhealthy. Um, you like I said, you look how fucking big this fucking sandwich is. That thing is, the thing is huge. I mean, it looks like it's probably about the same size. Like my fucking so it's a big fucking sandwich. And like I said, it looks like it's just basically a whole loaf of bread. Now, if you look at the middle, there really isn't. Oh, you got some banana peppers though. Banana peppers are pretty good. Not gonna lie. Um, we got some banana peppers. We've got some onions, some tomato, some lettuce. Um, like I said, it looks like it's either blue cheese or feta, which is really good. But there, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot compared to. I mean, there's basically not enough. The filling to bread ratio is completely off. I mean, if you were to basically close this up to things like this fucking big, so it's just basically cut in half, and but it's like this fucking big and about that long. So again, maybe half of this would be healthy, I guess. So maybe half of this and maybe just a handful of chips. But instead, they have a salad right there, and I don't remember seeing them eat it. Let me see. Do they bust out that salad? No, they don't even bust the salad out. They don't even bust out that salad. But it's what was I saying? Yeah. So half of that sandwich would be healthy. But not only are there's all that bread, but they're eating two sandwiches each. Um, oh, that one looks like that one looks like it's got a cucumber, black olives. Let's see what else. Cucumber. You can see how thick those things are. Authentic, yeah, there we go. Authentic Korean kimchi. Um, but yeah, I've said this numerous times before that even healthy foods in a large amount can be unhealthy. Fruits and vegetables. You think fruits and vegetables? Oh, it's good for you. Yes, they are to an extent. They have a lot of sugars, like natural sugars. Um, so and when you have that much bread, that's a lot of fucking carbs. Um, then they're like dipping it in the freaking the dipping sauce, and so I mean, so they could have taken something that could have been healthy and just like half that, and just, I mean, I've said this before as well. You don't, if you want to do a mukbang, that's fine, but you don't need this much food to do it. Just take your time. Just take your time. Just talk. I understand like the Korean style of mukbang is basically just a person sitting there and eating, because that's kind of what it is. It's just, you know, person eating. It's like you're sitting there with them, except you're not sitting there. But Americans, from what I've seen, have taken it and kind of done this with it, where they'll sit there and they'll just blibber blabber, and they'll just talk and talk. They'll have large quantities like this. Um, well, then again, Korean mukbangers, same thing. It's large. Like some, I've seen few of them that aren't large quantities. Some of them are just like normal. The whole thing is pretty much just to get the experience of sitting with someone while they're eating, really. So, th- when I've sat here with my fucking salad, that's technically a mukbang, because I'm eating. You know, um, what was I saying? I don't even remember. But yeah, too much of a good thing, really. Fruits and vegetables are good for you, but they contain a lot of, like I said, with fruits, a lot of natural sugars, which is good, not just in large quantities. So if you're gonna sit there, eat a whole bushel of apples and say, "Oh, it's completely healthy," no. I mean, fruits and vegetables are healthy in certain amounts, but you got to remember they have vitamins, minerals, this and that, and each of those things do certain things for the body. So when you're overindulging in that healthy stuff, you're still messing your body up. Um, so that's why anyone who thinks, oh, I'm just gonna do this, no, just no. Also that I know it's random. I found this at this sweet little thing over at Dollar General when I went over there. It's a little keychain. My friend loves Fox stuff, so I saw that. I'm like, okay, it's $1, so I'm just gonna get it for her. Fox stuff is so hard to find, but once it becomes fall and winter, it's all over the place. I mean, you look at a fox, and that's kind of what you think of. You think of fall and winter. So, yeah, I saw it. I just thought you guys would think that was cute, though. But yeah, too much of a good thing. Um, and just the sheer size. I mean, I could easily eat both of. I mean, I've eaten a fucking 5 pound burrito before, so this would be nothing. Like all of this would be gone, and I would think nothing of it. Doesn't I mean I can do it, doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Um, Especially nowadays. You know, I eat now, like I eat one fucking meal and I feel sick. So, but for me that's more than just nothing more than an appetizer. But it, it's Nick, and he always has to do stuff to the extreme. You know, even with the healthy stuff. And you really, from this angle with them sitting right here, you really get this how the sheer size of these fucking things. You know, look how fucking big that is. Um, Give me a smooch. No. Publix though, pretty good. And BJ's. And I'm not talking about the store this time. No, I'm kidding. I am talking about the store. My friend's parents go to BJ. Well, at least they did. I don't know if they still do. You know, they're older, so they probably don't want to keep going out of town for that. But yeah, but Orlin's back apparently, even though he never left. Just more clickbait bull crap on their part. Speaking of clickbait, hang on. Let me see if Orlin's posted anything on his channel. All right, so I looked on Orlin's, nothing new, but I saw this on his shorts channel. Insane. It's just that's just fucking insane. He did all that to himself just for fame. All that weight that he's put, like, I mean, that's, you know, Orlin did say himself that Nick is dedicated to his craft, and we can clearly see he's dedicated. He went from super thin to super fat. And I've said that there's always the extreme side of the spectrum, and he went from both. He was extremely thin, not like Eugenia Cooney thin, but he was still really thin. But then he went to just he was like he fucking kicked that shit out of the way. He's like, I'm going to the other side. And this is what he is now. You know, why he's doing it, no one knows. People think he's doing it for a TV show. People think that he's gonna do all this, and you know, without a TV show, he's just gonna do all this and get surgery afterwards. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why people think he's doing this, but no one knows except for him. We don't know the reason for all the madness. We know that he's doing it. and it's clearly having consequences. Even though he is an actor, eating this unhealthy, gaining that much weight, it will have effects on your mental health. So while yes, he is an actor and the tantrums and all that shit is just an act, eating this much does have real world problems, as you can clearly tell. You know, this is not a fat suit. This is Nick. This is his real fucking body. So, I'm waiting for the day where he comes out and says the reason for this. And he says, oh, yeah, I'm going to lose all the weight. And then he starts that weight loss journey that everyone's been talking about, that they want to see. And then his subscribers go up even more. He gets back to playing his violin, you know, and making some sweet music. And everything will be good and right as rain, and order will be restored in the cosmos. But until that day, we have this. We have this. The guy who disappears for like a month or two for no reason apart from getting people to talk about him, eating himself to death just for views. Some people say that there's genius and madness. I think that's true because Nick is not stupid. He's not stupid. So clearly he knows what he's doing. And while everyone else is thinking that he's just doing crazy shit, that he's lost his mind, no, it's all meticulous. He knows what he's doing. So I guess the whole there is genius and madness is kind of true. But, anyways, that's it for me. I'm hungry, so I'm going to go stuff my face with something. Not a whole lot, because again, I eat like one thing a day, and then suddenly I'm like feeling sick. So I'm not going to eat a whole lot, just enough to get that feeling to go away. Anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.